I got a call pretty early this morning, and the lady that was saying she was interested in maybe looking at a house in Edmond said she'd visited the website over the weekend and was looking at some homes, and she'd found one in an area that she was really excited about. And she said, "What's it take to get into one of these homes and take a look at it sometime today?" And I said, "Well, I'll be glad to show it to you." I said, "I'll just have to see if it's vacant or see if it's occupied, how much notice we might need to give the seller and all of that good stuff." But anyway, we chatted for a little bit. And the more I talked to her, the more I sounded like I needed to really dig it into her situation a little bit deeper, because I was getting some feelings there that she wasn't exactly sure what price range she needed and all that good stuff. So anyway, I visited with her for a while, and I finally asked her, I said, "Well, okay, I've got this listing pulled up." I said, "What kind of a monthly payment range fits your budget?" And she said, she says, "I'd really like to keep it under $800. And of course, I'm sitting there thinking that that's going to be pretty tough to do in Edmond, obviously. But anyway, I said, "Well, what kind of financing are you wanting? Do you have a down payment, or were you wanting to use one of the down payment assistance programs, or what were you thinking about your down payment and closing costs?" And she said, "Well, I've seen some of the ads for homes that said you can get in for sometimes as little as $500. So she said, that really sounds good to me." And I said, "Yeah, that is a great program." And I said, "We can certainly do everything we can to help you get approved for that program." But I said, this house you picked out was almost $180,000. And I said, "That's going to be way over your budget limit as far as what you're looking for the monthly payment." And I could tell that she wasn't very happy about that, and she said, "Well, I could probably go up to $900. And I said, "Well, a $900 payment with today's interest rates, with a payment including taxes and insurance, is going to be roughly $130,000. So you're about $50,000 away from making this home work for you." And she said, "Well, I just couldn't go any higher than that." And I said, "Well, then we need to be looking in a lower price range for you." And she says, "Well, okay." She says, "What would the payment on that one be?" And I said, "Well, it'd be roughly about $1,300 a month, total payment, including your taxes and your insurance." And I could tell that that wasn't going to work with her at all. And anyway, I said, "You may need to be thinking about buying a home someplace other than Edmond, because if you want to stay under 900, finding a home that's under 130,000 is going to be very tough. There just aren't that many older homes with low prices in Edmond." So anyway, we visited for a little while, and she said, "Let me kind of think about that." And she says, "I'll get back to you." So anyway, we hung up, and I knew pretty much the minute we hung up, I'd probably never hear from her again. And it's kind of a bad situation. I always hate it when people don't really have any good thoughts as far as what they're eligible for, what price range they need to be looking at. And I could tell the disappointment in her voice whenever we first started the conversation about that home, because she had no clue it was going to be $1,300 a month. But anyway, just wanted to kind of bring up that story to let you know it really is important to get pre-approved for your home loan. And you don't have to go through the entire pre-approval process if you're not quite ready for that. But just sitting down and having a conversation about your income, the monthly payments you have for any loans or credit cards or car payments or anything like that, kind of your approximate credit scores, if you know what those are, that'll go a long ways towards telling me, your situation, so that I know about what kind of price range you need to be looking at, not only based on your monthly payment, but based on your income and the other information. So when we talk about pre-approval, we do so because it's really for you. Because, I could go out all day long and show you homes that are going to be outside of your price range, and that doesn't do you any good. All it does is set you up for a big letdown once you find out that that's not really the range that you're going to be qualified for, and also not the kind of range that you want for your budget, because it's very important to have a home that fits your budget. Most of the time, people realize that when they're buying their first house or so, they're not going to oftentimes start with a $200,000 house or $250,000 house, because you just don't have that kind of monthly payment range for what you're looking for. So anyway, it's very easy to get pre-approved. Oftentimes within a 10 or 15 minute period, I can tell you pretty much where you're at, and certainly tell you what your monthly budget is as far as comfort level with the price range, and give you a lot of good information. And I can do that, like I said, fairly quickly. If you are not yet quite ready to get pre-approved or have your credit report run, at least we can go to that step so that you're kind of looking in the price range that you know is going to fit your comfort level. So anyway, if there's anything I can do for you, answer any questions you have about real estate, and maybe fine-tune your search so that it fits the budget that you want as far as your house payment goes, I'll be glad to do that. You know, it's nothing worse than me sending you a bunch of homes that are way out of your price budget, or maybe not even the area that you want. But anyway, you can always reach me at 405-210-5319. I'm always here to help you in any way that I can. My main goal is to help people become homeowners that are ready to become homeowners. So if you're wanting to buy a home, I'll do everything in the world I can to help you become a homeowner. Just give me a shout. My name again is Kyle Noe. I'm with First United Realty right here in the LKC Metro, and I'm here to help you find a home. Just give me a call. Have a great day out there. Bye-bye.